Let's go over the 5-step smoothie template. This is how you create any smoothie that you want that'll work with the Smoothie Shred challenge, and it'll get you great results. So what happens is after you register, you get an email, and then you confirm that email, and then within that email, the first email you're going to get is week 1 smoothie template. It tells you exactly how to do it. But if you're like most people that join Smoothie Shred, they completely ignore the email and completely miss the 5-step smoothie guide. So let's go over that. I'm going to go ahead and read it to you and explain it to you so that it answers many of the frequently asked questions that we get about the smoothie program. So if you, for any reason, don't have the email or you misplaced the email, you can find it right here in the Facebook group, right here on the pinned post. You're going to see more. And when you open it up, there's this little section that says, what if you don't see the email? And number 1, right underneath there is a link directly to all of the emails that we send you in the Smoothie Shred Challenge. Now, you're going to be looking for week number 1. So you might have to scroll down a little bit and go back 1, and then you'll find it. And it's right here. It says week 1, guidelines, smoothie template, grocery list, workout. So you're going to go ahead and click on that. Let me make sure that you can see it. And this is the actual email that you get, week 1 guidelines. And scroll down right to where it says the 5-step smoothie template. Let's go over exactly what this says and what it means. You're going to use this template to create an unlimited variety of smoothies. This is the golden template Brooke and I spent 4 years perfecting to create miraculous transformations in people's fitness and health. This is no joke. This is the template that is based off of the nutrition combination that I used that completely reversed Brooke's lupus on accident. I was using this combination of foods to get me and my clients super ripped, super healthy, really, really fast, and it just happened to completely reverse her disease once we eliminated all the animal products from it. The smoothie is nothing more than a delicious vehicle which we are using to ingest large quantities of greens, omega-3s, and water. Now, it is the cornerstone to the concept that we coined in 2009, hyper nourishing. I take credit for that. I actually made up that name. This combination of foods is a perfect nutritional combination for getting shredded. And as you all know, it's also the perfect combination to get really, really healthy. So step 1. 75% packed in greens. You're going to densely pack in rich, nutritious green leafy vegetables. So we're talking about kale, spinach, chard. If you go to Costco, you'll find bags called Power Greens in the produce section. It has that combination, kale, spinach, chard, so that it fills up at least 75% of your blender. That's right, 75% is the minimum that you want to shoot for. Most people's smoothies, this is why most people that are selling the idea of doing smoothies, they're not healing anybody because their recipes usually require about 18 pounds of fruit and 3 leaves of lettuce. It doesn't work. The healing comes from the greens. So you're going to pack in 75% of your blender, no matter what your blender size is. It could be a Black & Decker blender that's only 28 ounces big, or it could be a Vitamix, which has a cup that can fill almost 75 or more, about 75 to 78 ounces. But you're just going to, whatever it is, you're going to physically push and push down the greens to the bottom, like nice and tight. You want to basically eliminate a lot of the air that's in there. And in a standard Vitamix, this will fill all the way up to the 6-cup mark. You'll be able to fit almost a pound of greens up to the six cup, a little above the 6-cup mark on a Vitamix blender. All right, step 2, handful of flax seeds. You're going to toss in a handful of rich omega-3 whole flax seeds. Yes, whole. Now, this could also be chia seeds. Flax seeds is just something that everybody seems to know, but chia seeds works too. Not hemp, I don't know what else you might want to put in, but just stick with the flax seeds and chia seeds. Keep them whole, don't ground them. We recommend whole versus ground, or you could do it in oil form. The only reason we can say you could do it in oil form is because we've got it to work. We've been able to get some pretty sweet results with oil. In fact, we started doing this with oil. That was the oil form of flaxseed oil. And it worked great. And then we just found that the whole flax seeds worked even better. So we're just going to say, just trust us on this. We do explain this in our live seminars. We also have a video. If you go to the smoothieshred.com website and then you just click on the videos link, you'll go down, you'll say, there's a video that Brooke did explaining why flax seeds, chia seeds are the ideal omega-3s. We'll explain why on a few. Yeah, we already did that. No need to pre-soak them either. So if you've been in this world long enough, you've probably seen a lot of people say that you have to soak your flax seeds. No, you don't. Just toss in about a half a cup of flax seeds on top of your greens. I mean, it could be anywhere between a third of a cup or a half a cup. I say a handful. So, I mean, literally just put the flax seeds or the chia seeds right there in your hand if you want to, and then dump it in. And then from that point on, just eyeball it to get a similar amount. Step number 3, you're going to fill up with water or any form of nut milk that has, that doesn't contain any sugar or anything like that. Just water or nut milk, it doesn't matter. They're both going to do just fine. When we first started doing smoothies way back in the day, when I started creating my first few and experimenting with them, I was using almond milk all the time. And then I just found better tasting combinations. You're going to fill it all the way up to the top of the greens. It's going to be a good 32 ounces or so on a Vitamix blender. And then you can stuff it with any kind of fruit that you like after you've put in the 75% green. So you've got 25% left in your blender. So you can stuff that in with any kind of fruit that you like. It could be fresh, it could be frozen. The goal is to make your greens and omega-3s taste so good you never want to give them up. That's the whole point of the fruit. The fruit is just for flavor. So we don't really care what nutritional content your fruit has, which is why the frozen works just fine. And actually it tastes better because then you don't have to dilute your smoothies with ice. So experiment. This is important. Experiment with berries, bananas, citrus fruits, whatever you like. This is the one variable that seems to differ for everybody. I mean, this really is something that, it's kind of an individual preference. Have fun. If you create a recipe that tastes disgusting, don't give up. Just try another combo. I've got about 6 different recipes right from the Smoothie Shred website. You're going to see everybody else posting their smoothie creations as well. You're going to get some great ideas. Just play. There's no wrong way to do this as long as you stick with these percentages. 75% greens, handful of omega-3s in the form of whole flax seeds or chia seeds, and 25% for fruit flavor. Blend until it's smooth is my recommendation. This is where having a high-power blender really counts. Vitamix and Blendtex, those blenders will always produce the best results every single time, and you're going to be blending for about 1 to 3 minutes when you're using one of those. Now, if you're going to be using a NutriBullet, Ninja, or other medium-powered blenders, they do a pretty good job too, but it might take a bit longer to get a perfectly smooth consistency. Now, just so you know, it's the consistency that we're after, and it's more for the reason of comfort. I was able to help reverse disease in both of my parents before they even knew what a Vitamix was, and they were blending in their, just like it says here, low-power blenders like those made by Black & Decker, Cuisinart, Hamilton Beach. They had a Black & Decker. They're usable, but it may take 10 minutes to blend. Why do I say it may take 10 minutes to blend? Because that's exactly how long they had to blend for it to be, palatable, I guess. And you might not get your greens chopped up as small as you like. No matter what you have, though, just start where you are. My parents did until their Black & Decker burned out. Then they got a Vitamix, and now they think it's the greatest thing in the world. They buy them for gifts to all of their friends, and my mom's so funny. She takes credit for doing this smoothie thing. It's just hysterical. So I want you to enjoy the process. Experiment. Have fun. If you find a combination that you love, post it to the Facebook group. Tell us all about it. If you find one that is absolutely disgusting, post it too. Let us know to stay away. Just have fun. Keep trying and learning. And if you continue reading this email, there are 2 recipes that we have used time and time again. You can feel to start with. You'll see me talking about my Daily Drinker 2.0. It is the Daily Drinker recipe, except I've also added pineapple, frozen pineapple chunks, and I have been drinking that for over a year straight. I am still not sick of it. So give them a shot. Let us know what you think. In this email, too, you might find it handy. I know now you're probably clicking on this link going, oh, my goodness, I should have read this. Yes, you should have if you didn't. Click on the grocery essentials. I've broken it down for you right here. It tells you exactly what you can go and get. I even filmed an entire video about it, which everybody was dying for because I know you didn't read this. It's like people don't like reading emails, so I've got to film this video of me reading the email that you got. Anyway, that's the 5-step smoothie template. My name is Thomas Tadlock. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to post them to the group. I love you, Smoothie Shredders, and I will see you, talk to you, and interact with you very, very soon.